Hi, my name is Mary Ruth Edwards. As a leader in the Constitution Party of Washington, I am often asked about our position on the fair tax. People are often shocked when I tell them that we do not support the fair tax nor the income tax. It's obvious why we do not support the current income tax system, but our reasons for opposing the fair tax might not be so obvious considering the heavy promotion by certain political parties and personalities. Here we are on stage at the Princess Theater in Prosser, Washington. When the sets are in place, an illusion of time and space is created to transport the theatergoer into a world of the scriptwriter's creation. So too with the fair tax. It is an illusion created to persuade the average American to change our current system of taxation, which is too burdensome for individuals and for businesses. The fair tax proposal seems to be a beautiful solution to the problem. Let's go behind the scenes and see what is really happening with the fair tax.
The fair tax is an unapportioned direct tax upon the people. As such, it is not authorized by the 1787 Constitution, nor is it authorized under the 16th Amendment, which changed the original intent of the Founding Fathers by implementing a personal income tax. Without seeing any constitutional authority whatsoever to support the case in favor of the fair tax, the Constitution Party cannot support it. The fair tax does not guarantee a lower overall level of taxation. In fact, it could result in a higher level of taxation than is currently being paid by Americans. The initial rate of 23%, coupled with the approximately 9% sales tax now being paid by Washington state residents, would make a 32% tax rate with no guarantee against Congress raising that rate in the future. The fair tax does not provide a simplified means of taxation. It replaces one complex system of taxation with another that is equally convoluted. The only real difference is that it moves taxation from being placed on a person's income to being placed on their expenses. It still requires an annual registration of household members and their Social Security numbers. The fair tax continues and expands the welfare state. The Family Consumption Allowance, or FCA, is provided to every registered household regardless of income. If implemented, it is estimated that the FCA would constitute the single largest entitlement program in American history. The fair tax expands the size of government. It eliminates one agency, the Internal Revenue Service, but creates multiple agencies in its place, including an Excise Tax Bureau, Sales Tax Bureau, and state agencies where the primary collecting of revenues would take place. With the fair tax, the distinction between state and federal government is further eroded by making states the primary collection agency. It also requires state taxing authorities to annually register every household and household member in the state, accelerating the current trend towards treating states as mere political subdivisions of the federal government, thus putting the constitutional principle of state sovereignty, or the 10th Amendment, in even greater peril. The fair tax is socialistic in nature. It allows for the continuation and expansion of big government and high taxes, ignoring the intent of the framers of our U.S. Constitution. The fair tax does not fix what is wrong in America. Only by electing individuals with a good understanding of America's founding principles and a firm commitment to frugality and fiscal accountability can fix what the fair tax pretends to address. Let's draw back the curtain and reveal what the wizard says. Throwing one bad tax after another bad tax leaves us with bad taxes. America, it's time to do the right thing. The Founding Fathers gave us a plan in the Constitution. To get back to that plan, we need to cut all constitutionally unauthorized spending, review and increase constitutionally authorized tariffs, review and/or enact very limited and specific excise taxes as provided for in the Constitution, and if that is not enough, establish constitutionally authorized state-based apportioned revenues. Look for more about this plan in an upcoming Constitution Party of Washington video.